I'm Sam Smith. I'm an independent contractor, distributor with Livelite. Give you some personal background on me. I'm a veteran. I was in the Air Force. After the Air Force, I worked with the FAA. I worked in 16 different facilities with the FAA. I retired as manager of Chicago Air Control Tower, approach control. Came to work with American Airlines and worked for the chief pilot, VP of flight. My job with American Airlines was to interface with the FAA and to work with the FAA on their international procedures, en route procedures, terminal procedures, in an effort to save American Airlines money. So after I retired from American Airlines, I retired for a year, and then I was asked to come back to DFW to be the training manager for the air traffic controllers, contract trainer. After that, I retired in 2017, stayed retired for a year and a half, and I was not going to work anymore. I was very happy being retired and sleeping my little naps in the afternoon. But my wife had a grandiose idea that she wanted to put me back to work. So she had a friend at that time that was associated with this company, and he convinced her that she should go to work with him because this is a very lucrative business that he's in. He's been doing this for many years, has a lot of experience. So Orr and I talked about it. We decided that we would do this, and I'm very happy we did. The goal of this company right here is to break down barriers for people. When I say barriers, that's barriers that keep them from living their lifestyle that they would like to live. I'm breaking down barriers that prevent them from living their dream. Everyone has a dream. I have a dream. You have a dream. A lot of people's dream is to have a lifestyle and provide for their kids so that their kids can have a better life than they've ever had. I want to do that. My wife has a dream, and I have a dream now, that we want to help a lot of people that are not as fortunate as we are. That's like the church. We could give them a lot more money if we had it. Like the hospitals that treat kids for cancer, we can give them a lot more money if we had it. Kids that are starving, we want to give them money too, so they could do that. And this company is providing us a way to do that. We were amazed at the people that this company has in the office, the CEO and the people below him. It's a great organization. They have a great plan for compensation. They have the right tools. They have the right plan, and they have the right people. And we're here on this team to provide you with help to achieve your goal or your dream, whatever that might be. And so whatever that dream is, if you come to us, then we'll try to help you realize that dream. Now, I want to introduce you to a gentleman that's going to present you or brief you on the products that we have. Yeah, and I forgot that. We do have great products, outstanding products, as a matter of fact. But I want to introduce you to the gentleman that's going to explain the products to you. He is a veteran also. He was an officer in the Air Force. He flew airplanes for the Air Force. He flew airplanes in the Navy, and he's also retired. After he retired, he went to work with American Airlines, and I think he worked 27 years, the Air Force. So this gentleman is an independent distributor with Livelite, just as I am. We're on the same team. He's a good friend of mine, and I want to introduce to you now Randy Duhon.
Thank you very much, Sam. You know, what got me into this business is I realized that if I wanted to be a distributor, I would need to have good products to back us up. And Livelite has excellent products that I'm very, very proud to speak about. The first one is called Awaken, and it's described as holistic hemp water. Now that scares some people about the word hemp, but keep in mind that the properties that they have in this water is the healthy healing properties that's in the hemp plant. It has no THC, which is what the marijuana comes from. It has CBD, it has CBG, and it has over 70 vitamins and minerals added to the water. Now what makes this water special is unlike hemp oil, which is about 30% absorbable, you have to put it under your tongue. And I don't mean hemp oil, I mean CBG oil. You have to put it under your tongue to take it, and it doesn't really taste that well. This CBD, the same compound that makes this so effective, is reduced to the size of nanoparticles. How big is a nanoparticle? Well, it is so small that it actually bonds with the water molecules, and that allows the effective CBD part of it to reach almost every cell in your body. It is over 99% absorbable, unlike the CBD oil, which is only about 30% absorbable. So CBD has properties, and many people are familiar with it because it has properties that are that reduce pain and many different kinds of ailments. Now, I was wondering about CBG because I had not heard of it before, so I did a little research. And it says CBG has potential medical benefits. So I thought, okay, well that's nice. So I read on, and I'm not going to read the whole list because it's a long list. Treatment of glaucoma. It decreases inflammation and irritable bowel syndromes. It protects neurons for Huntington's disease. It inhibits the growth of colorectal cancer. It is an antibacterial agent, and it goes on and on. Those are pretty powerful benefits of just the CBG. And it also contains what they refer to as powerful glyconutrients. That was another one I had to look up because I didn't know what that was. So quite simply, it's plant sugars that they make medicine with. And medicine for what, I thought. So I started reading this list, and there's over 30 things that are on this list. I'm not going to read you all of them, but just a few. Medicines for allergy, alcoholism, Alzheimer's, Lou Gehrig's disease, asthma, plaque and arthritis, cancer, cerebral palsy, and a lot of other things. So the healing properties of the CBD water, the Awaken water, are really phenomenal. And we've heard many testimonials from people that we know that tell stories that are just astounding to me of how it has changed their life. And a lot of people depend on this instead of some prescription medications to take. So I was quite impressed just by this one product. The next product that I was impressed with is XFT. This stands for Extreme Fuel Treatment. So basically it's a fuel treatment for the gasoline in your car. So you go, okay, well, I can buy that at Chief Auto Parts or any other auto parts store. So what's so special about it? Well, I found out that, first of all, it won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Two scientists were working on this. They didn't know each other. They didn't know they were working on the same thing. Two different parts of the world. The Nobel Committee decided that they were just going to combine this and give them each the Nobel Prize for chemistry. So I thought this is special stuff. Why would this win the Nobel Prize? Well, it has, in addition to the normal fuel treatment ingredients, of course it increases fuel economy. It prolongs engine life. It improves engine performance. It reduces harmful emissions. And I thought, well, yes, it sounds good. But then I realized, now these are scientists that designed this, that created it. There are scientific papers that go back for over 25 years, because this Nobel Prize was won back in the 70s. So all of it is provable, track record. And the reason it's only become available to the general public, i.e. my car, your car, whatever you drive, our company, Livelite, obtained the exclusive rights to sell this. We're the only ones that can sell this fuel treatment. Now, let me back up to when this was an industrial product. They used to buy it in 50-gallon drums. This is enough to treat 14 20-gallon tanks of gas, right here. As you can see, there's a measuring device that makes it real easy. You put it in your tank, you fill it up with gas, and you're off running. There was there's been testing done for a long, long time, and I remember the story of an open pit mine that had the really, really large trucks, the pickup trucks, the dump trucks I'm talking about. And they managed to go between engine changes of these big vehicles from 15,000 miles to every 25,000 miles. That's how much it lengthened the life of these engines. Pretty phenomenal. I've heard videos from truck drivers that drive the big rigs, the 18-wheelers. And the truck drivers say that they save an average of 23% on their gas. Their gas efficiency has increased by 23%. Another excellent feature of XFT is that it can be used on any kind of engine: diesel, gasoline, scooters, 2-stroke, 4-stroke engines. It's also used quite often in countries where perhaps their electrical grid is not as trustworthy as they'd like for it to be. So they have huge backup generators. So when the electricity goes out, they crank up the generators, and guess what they put in there? The XFT. It reduces emissions considerably for those big generators. I was going to talk to you personally about a product, the third product that we have is called EcoMist. But there's a person that I want to introduce to you now who knows the product much better than I do. She can really tell you much more than I can. And this lady is married to Sam Smith. And Aura is just a wonderful person. She is a natural on television, and I think that she's going to do a great job presenting this to you. So I'd like to introduce Aura.
About EcoMist. Okay. When I discovered this EcoMist is when I got the package from this company. So when I open it up, and EcoMist, they say in there that you use this product to clean, and I say no, I don't want to clean, and especially this product, you can use this to clean the car too, which is that's what they recommend too. You can clean your car without using water. So anyway, I do not like to clean the car or anything because every product I use in the market, it really makes me sick. So that's the reason why I don't use anything to clean. So when I discovered EcoMist, one day I have to clean my house, so I said, well, I'm going to give it a try. So I just start to, go in my kitchen. I love to cook. So when I cook, there are some greasing in my stove, need to be cleaned. And I use other kind of product, it's never clean. And, sometimes it look pretty bad. I even tell my husband, Sam, we might have to change the whole top of this rain. So anyway, that day I used this spray, and I spray on the stove, and then I use a cloth and wipe them off. Which is amazing thing is this Eco Mist that I spray in there, it right away clean, and it's get the whole range clean, and I'm just like, wow, this is clean. So then I started spray. I have a granite countertop, which is I have to clean it often. Sometimes the dust or something will get in there. I practically have to clean them every other day to keep it nice and shiny and clean. But when I started to spray this product and started clean it up, and right away get everything clean and shiny, and it was just amazing. And I'm just really excited now. It's like, wow, this is great, Plus, Eco Mist does not have anything strong that when I spray, it make me, when I use other product, I would get sick or would get a headache. So that day, normally I would use the glove, but that day because I just spray this thing on, I don't have my glove on. And normally the other product that I use, I can see the rash in my hand. All of the product cleaning that I use in the market would do that to me. And I didn't have the glove on. And my hand, it doesn't have, it's nice. No matter of fact, I was, spray some on my hand, and I thought, wow, I'm probably later I might get some allergy or something that is, irritate my hand. But I find out that this product do not do that. So I love Eco Mist, and if all of the product that I ever use to clean my house, because now I can clean my house and I can use all of this product to clean like my glass table like this, and I use one product, it clean everything in my house, and it also make my house smell good too. And I think you enjoy use Eco Mist just like I do.
I want to say just a word about this stuff here. This stuff here is outstanding, or even makes me use it. And I've noticed that I don't mind using it. It's very fast and very good. So I agree with what she said about it. Thank you.